talking about food when you're having snacks. Right timing, na? Actually, we have, I'm just showing off here, we have no PPT for Rolls Mama. I will again discuss with you the idea. It's not actually a startup pitch. Startup pitch is a lot different, and we are not really at a stage where we can really talk about a startup pitch. So before we go into the details, please have your cakes, have your drinks, because something I'm going to show, maybe you may not like to eat your cake again. How many of you have tasted Kolkata Kathi rolls here? Oh, my job is easy now. Rolls Mama is a startup. Again, it all starts with the events background. Okay, 2014, I've quit my bank job. I was working with Axis Bank, and we started with Party Fest. And from 2015 onwards, till the pandemic, we were completely focusing on one thing, that is events. So even if somebody has asked me, I used to tell them that next 25 years, I'm only going to do this. Don't ask me anything else. This will be my main focus. I'm working on tourism and cultural festivals. My research is on tribal and folk art forms of AP, and to an extent of the entire South Zone Cultural Center. So we were doing a wonderful work in the area of tribal and folk arts. And then came pandemic. So all the tribal folk arts, everything is gone. The entire events industry went on to a shelf. The period where we had no work for approximately 9 to 12 months. Zero work, zero income. So that's when we have understood that it is very important to diversify. And diversify into an area, because we are bankers, either we can get into the financial markets, set up NBFCs, talk about loans, insurance, investments, which we don't want to do. Anyways, we got bugged up with that subject in the bank. And then after events, we know nothing about anything else. So we just picked up a research. So which is that business which was actually bouncing very, very fast after the pandemic? Okay, if you keep hospitals and pharmaceutical companies and other things aside, of course, again, the groceries and other stuffs aside, it was the street food business that was bouncing back very fast. So, soon after the lockdown, people thronged to Pani Puri shops, people thronged to noodle centers, people thronged, no rules, no restrictions, people were just hogging on street food like anything. That's when we understood that, this area is actually largely untapped, because it is a fragmented market. Only few players are very, very huge in this area. So we thought, why not we set up something in street food business? So we started working on it. Again came the second wave. So after the second wave, again the same story repeated. Soon after the lockdown, street food business was the one which was bouncing back very quickly. And then I've seen the cases, the case of Kerala and Maharashtra government, where the government of Kerala was actually officially promoting street food business. They were giving, allocating spaces for, street food vendors to set up shops. So they were officially promoting the street food business. So we thought, yes, street food is the area that we have to work. Now in street food, everything is available, right? Wow momos have come, they made momos very popular. And noodles, guys, entrepreneurs, if you are getting into food business, never mess with biryani and noodles. We Indians, we don't judge. If it is biryani, we eat. If it is noodles, we eat. So it is like that. Can you show me one noodle shop that is actually not doing any business in the city? There are more than 5,000 noodle shops in the city, officially registered. All of them are doing wonderful business. So that's the power of street food. So we thought, So we'll do something more and something better. That's when we have come up with this, come across this product called Kolkata Kathi rolls. Now there are Frankies. You must have had Frankies also. So what is the difference between a Frankie and a roll? We asked ourselves this question because when we were working back in Hyderabad, we were a big fan of Frankies. In some must be knowing, in the White House, in many other places we used to go and have Frankies. So now these rolls were being made in lacha paratas. So it's very puffy, it's very layered, and every single bite that you take of a roll, it actually melts in your mouth. Whereas Frankie is a little hard. It's only one layered paratha, whereas Kathi roll comes in a 4 layered paratha. So we thought this is really wonderful. Okay, so let's start. Now, what is that something new that we are doing? Kolkata Kathi roll is already there. It's very popular in the country. Maybe here less popular, this part of the country. But you go to Delhi, you go to Kolkata, even in Chennai and Bangalore, this particular food product is very popular. That's when we thought, when the roll is being made of maida, which is actually not very healthy, why can't we make a roll with wheat or a multigrain atta? So that there came the, like Sridevi was just mentioning, the aha moment. Why not we create a Subway kind of a concept, wherein you walk into our stores, you have the choice of the bread that you can pick up. You want a maida roll, we'll give you a maida roll. You want a wheat roll, we'll give you a wheat roll. You want a multigrain roll, we'll give you a multigrain roll. You have the choice to, pick up all the fillings. You like cabbage, have more of it. Somebody likes capsicum, have more of it. Onions you want, you have more of it. What about the toppings? You can have endless toppings. So we thought this will be a very good concept. And that's when, me and Sridevi are partners. Along with us is Mr. KVT Ramesh, who is incidentally the co-founder of Pick a Book also. So we three are partners in this, and we are trying to create a concept which is like Subway. More or less like Subway, but here it's an Indian Subway. So we have done a lot of R&D in this area. So we have come up with 99 varieties of Kathi rolls that we can serve. And then there are 70 plus varieties of momos. With momos, we are not doing anything. Let me be very honest. We are shamelessly copying whatever is available in market and serving it in a better way. But with Kathi rolls, yes, 99 plus varieties of Kathi rolls. No other company is serving in this entire country. This will be the first of its kind, which is being done by Rolls Mama. Now, what is the advantage of, selling a Kathi roll? Very quick to make. We can serve you a roll within 5 minutes. Easy to carry, easy to eat. No cutlery involved. No need of washing your hands. Just wipe it off with a tissue. No plastic involved. It's rolled in a paper. You can throw it out anywhere. So there is convenience here. There is speed of delivery here. And for about 100 rupees, you can actually fill your stomach. You need not have another meal after eating one Kathi roll. If anyone who has had Kathi roll here, they must know. If you eat a Kathi roll, you need not have dinner. That filling it is. This is basically the idea that we want to introduce today. But yes, we would like to take part in the startup competition, the pitching competition, if the slots are still available. So that's when we...
Electronics and software companies driven, so it's
more of tech, right? But yeah, we are working on it. See, we have... So we just started in January of 2022, and we have built 3 outlets which are more or less like models. So there is a kiosk model in Chitralaya Mall. If you want to set up a small shop between 120 to 150 SFT, we have a model. We have a Rolls Cafe model. It's a small restaurant kind of setup that is there in Sagar Nagar. We also have a food truck model that is placed in Yandada. So these are 3 different models that we have actually built. They are up and running now. Thanks to the incubation center, thanks to Ravi sir, we are actually building a POC here in Andhrauniversity as well. So very soon you can actually witness in live whatever the concept I'm talking to you right now. The entire thing is built on ease and convenience. If you want to set up a food stall, maybe you'll have to spend some 7 to 8 lakhs. But with Rolls Mama, maybe in a budget of 3 lakhs, we'll set up a stall for you. And you can start selling. This is one line of product that I spoke. Parallelly, when we are building our central kitchens, the second line of product that we can look at is the market of frozen momo and pre-cooked paratha. Right now, there is one company, ID, there are few other companies also which are doing well in Malabar parathas, Lacha parathas and other stuff. So Rolls Mama, because it's already in the business of rolls, we are already working on parathas. So we are now coming up with different varieties of parathas which parallelly we will sell to supermarkets as a retail product. And frozen momos, I need not talk a lot about frozen momos. It's a lot of demand. Parallelly, the other products that we can also build is masala karam, garam masala, chicken masala, tandoori masala. All these ingredients we are making because we will supply to our franchisees. So the same product we are again going to sell in the retail stores also. So there are multiple layers of income sources that we can create through Rolls Mama. I'll rest my presentation here, and a forum is open for questions. Yes, ma'am.
Supplying the same spices to the store and your franchises plus the supermarkets. What's your USP? The taste?
See, here there are two things, okay? We are talking of two different markets. One, when I'm talking about my store, I'm talking about a franchise market. Okay, today, whatever you eat in maybe a biryani restaurant, all the ingredients you can find it in stores. But it takes a lot of effort to bring them, to assemble them, to cook them. But then there are few people who don't want to go to an outlet and eat, they want to make it for themselves. So the USP here is the ease and convenience that we are talking about. You want to set up a store, we can set it up in one particular budget, which in fact is very, very, perhaps the lowest when you compare it with Burger King or when you compare it with anybody else. It's only that we are trying to create an alternate line of income. See, because sooner or later we're going to go for an investment. Then we will talk about building a central kitchen. Now, building a central kitchen in one day, one machine can like produce 6,400 rolls in an 8-hour job schedule. Consumption of 6,400 rolls only in our outlets is going to take some time. Can I keep my machine idle till then? If my consumption is at 2,000 rolls, now 2,000 rolls I cannot rely on manpower. So there is an idle time which I can use and generate more income. Now the same taste, same masalas, I said all masalas, but I did not mention our principal recipe, our kati roll masala, which we are not selling in the markets.
Who's your closest competitor?
In kati rolls as of now, no one, sir. In this product segment, we have no competitor. There is one Kati Nation operating out of Delhi. And I think it's being backed up and sponsored by Chef Sanjeev Kumar.
Like not the exact rules or something. Like who is alternative competition? Frankie.
Tips Frankie, sir. Alternative competition is sort of a substitute, but if you eat Frankie and roll, Kati roll tastes much better than a Frankie.
Are you thinking of any healthy alternatives like tortilla, which is like, okay, let me, for the Indianized version is the masala papad, sort of a thing, but the outer thing is more, you do the tortilla,
I know.
mixing
Right.
stuff and then the stuffing and then you eat it. So maybe it's a healthier version, just like a Subway's healthier.
We're not thinking on the lines of tortilla, sir. We are.
Anything that is crispier and less oily stuff.
Yes, sir. We are working
Now
on.
moving towards the dining and
Somewhere
the
like
options.
Just at least,
they're saying something like healthy quick lunch.
Something like that. We can talk about it, but
I was sensing it, but like you didn't use it, so I'm a little bit confused also.
no, I was talking about healthy quick lunch because we were talking of replacing maida with wheat and multigrain attas. Maida is not good for health, but maida gives you the best taste.
Your positioning is going to be the convenience part
Our position is going to be a convenience part, sir.
Not at the health.
It is street food. Somewhere we cannot talk about health. We will try to incorporate health, but in street food, the concept of health doesn't work generally.
That's why I'm saying is have one product which gives you that health angle. Yeah, it's actually the perception that it's healthy. That's it. The rest of the stuff is
Sure, sir, sure. I think that can be
So you are
incorporated.
not willing to looking at starting some of shops around? For example.
We have already 3 stores.
Three of them.
No, yeah.
Just start sticking to them.
No, sir. We will spread. Yeah. We have lot of franchisee inquiries, but the issue of space availability.
Saying already started three. What's your ROI on the roughly?
Sir,
What's your ROI on the three stores that you got?
ROI.
ROI is around 18%. Sir.
18%. Now,
Yeah.
if I give franchisee, obviously the franchise will have 12 to 13% because they will be at least one master franchise. So when you do franchise model, so since it's your model, you do 18%. So I'm just thinking if you do franchise, but the ROI will be like 12% because like 4% needs to go to the master
For franchise, it's close to 13%. Sir.
That's including your salary and everything.
Yeah, including
Guy
me.
who's running,
Yes, including all costs.
And you supply the materials?
Everything.
Including the
Only they have to buy the wet material. In the sense, chicken,
that
the eggs and stuff they have to buy. Everything else goes from us.
Limited also. It's always easy to copycat items, right? How do you protect that?
In that lines, I don't know, sir. Copying is always there. We are relying on speed of creating the brand, spreading across the markets. Because neither I created the lacha paratha nor I created the kati roll. So it's all there, open in the market. Anybody can pick this up. It's only in the speed that we can actually differentiate.
You were mentioning about some masala which is unique, yours.
Yeah, that is kati roll masala. That's our recipe basically. That gives you the taste of a roll, kati roll.
Can be protected.
See, I tell you again, the same ingredients, mixing of the quantities. I have my recipe. People can come up with better recipes. People can recreate my recipe. Now here, to be brutally honest, we cannot really think of protecting the product. Product is already been there for a century now. All that we can talk about is presentation, marketing, building a brand, the quick and easy and convenience part that we are talking. That is the USP that that going to protect us.
So are you looking at tier 2 cities? Vizag is అంటే సాచురేట్ అయిపోయింది బ్రాంకాపల్లి కానీ నర్సీపట్నం అంటే గ్రామాల్లో చూస్తున్నప్పుడు
We have sir Tuni Narsipatnam వస్తున్నాయి sir very soon. Tuni
మీరు
Narsipatnam.
అన్నట్టు నూడిల్స్ కానీ గ్రామాల్లో వచ్చేసాయి. సో లాట్ ఆఫ్ జంక్ ఫుడ్ ఈటింగ్ ఇస్ ఆల్సో గోయింగ్ అప్ ఇఫ్ ఐ కెన్ కాల్ ఇట్ జంక్. సో అందుకు
You can call it junk sir. It is proper junk.
the propensity to eat outside is growing more even in tier 2, tier 3 cities where your competition is lesser.
Yes sir. We have inquiries from Palasa, Tuni and Narsipatnam sir. So Tuni Narsipatnam we are very soon setting it up. Palasa we still in talks.
Yeah, Narsipatnam is a great market. Schools are ఉన్నాయి.
అవును sir.
Colleges.
అవును.
Anakapalli is a very good market.
Yes. Gajwaka Anakapalli maybe we'll set up a company store sir first.
Chodvaram.
We have Kurmanapalam as a very strong inquiry. So, but కొన్ని areas centers like Gajwaka and Anakapalli we would like to set up our store so that
Faster.
distribution will be easy from there.
You're already ready with the product and everything.
Yes sir.
Are you ready with product?
We are in the process of building the central kitchen sir. Yeah, so we want those paratha machines, we want those momo machines. Now the 3 models that we have built are reliable on manpower. Now we want to reduce the reliability on manpower and bring the machinery into picture so that for all obvious reasons depending on manpower will not help us scale as high as we can.
So when you mention certification, like you are already looking at things, right?
Yeah, we are already looking at it.
So have you piloted anything in practice here?
We are starting it, sir. And the model that I spoke about, the central kitchen and the distribution, we are starting like maybe next month you will.
Before central kitchen, you tried your product whether works it or not.
It works. We already have 3 shops set up. Yeah. We have a food truck model, we have a kiosk model, we have a restaurant model. All of them are doing really, really wonderful. Our Chitrala outlet is selling about 25,000 rupees per day. So that's the kind of, we sell on an average 150 rolls every day from that particular outlet. And our Endada outlet is selling about 40-50 plates of momos every day. So more or less the POC is ready. But now we want to back it up with the central kitchen and start the distribution model, so that it becomes easy for us to pitch more. Ravi sir, you have some doubts?
No, I was thinking because you said junk food and I thought momo because it's steamy and I thought it was
With wheat, momo is a very healthy food, sir.
just that
మైదా బాబు వేసి మైదా కదా.
You mentioned about speed, right?
Yes, sir.
Are you thinking of delivery?
Sir?
Delivery. I can't come to your store. That is foreign.
Sir, these days we don't have to worry about delivery, sir. Swiggy, Zomato,
You're part of it.
we are part of it and doing wonderful. Zomato is doing a wonderful job for us.
Oh.
Zomato is already doing a wonderful job for us. Daily 4,000s to 5,000s from Chitralaya, we get Zomato orders only.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there are some local delivery boys and stuff, but I don't think we have to reinvent the delivery system again. Let's tie up with Swiggy, Zomato, Retos and apps like this. They are doing wonderfully well for us.
I think a model that you can case study that you look at is biryani blues.
Biryani Blues.
I think they scale up rapidly.
Yeah.
Nothing healthy in biryani. They serve nice chicken tikka with it. So I mean they do really well right now. They raised a good amount of Series B funding as well. They're like a really good case study to look at in terms of how
Sure. Thank you. Biryanis and More is also doing really good, no? Biryanis and More.
biryani blues clocked almost 100 crore revenue.
Oh, wow. And Goli Vada Pav, actually, Nair sir happens to be a close friend of KVT Ramesh. So, thanks for the input.
and everybody thinks organic food is the future.
Sir, there are two sides of the coin always, and it has been always, sir. The younger generation today, as I've seen, my sister's children or my friends' children, I only about 10% of them are like, okay, we want to have healthy food. 90% of them, they all want to eat this. It doesn't mean because they want to eat this, we want to serve this. The future is going to be like this, that people will not have time to go sit in a restaurant, order food, wait for the food, eat, spend some 2-3 hours there, because these fellows won't even get parking for so much of time there. It's going to be very difficult. So quick service is going to be the future of food industry. Serve as quick as possible. That's where the success is really relying on.
Food industry in India is about 1.5 lakh crores, of which organized sector, in the sense with the shop, is less than 20%. So 80% is street food. So,
And sir is talking about registered street food, okay?
no.
Unregistered, sir, you are right. Your stats are absolutely right. But only unregistered, imagine what kind of business India is doing. And only momos alone in India is about 1 lakh of crores. Only momos market in the country is about 1 lakh of crores. So I'll appreciate if there are any more questions, any loopholes in our model, if you can highlight so that we can work on it.
So I'm not sure if your niche is still there. Like 99% varieties works for like one-off restaurants. It's not something that we see in QSR because they look at like I know if I go to McD and even like chicken and I'm sorted, I'll come back. So they have these dishes that are easy to pick up. There's less number of items, but they're really good, tasty that you can go back to that end. So I think you might have to choose your recipes and then
See, again, sir, I think you are from marketing background. You are from marketing. 99 varieties of dosas we have seen. How many of us have tasted 99 varieties of dosas? We go there, we eat plain dosa, masala dosa, onion dosa, rava dosa, period. But what drags us there? 99 varieties of dosa. It's all a gimmick.
So that's why I'm saying that the QSR front, you won't see that.
See, I may have 99 varieties of kati rolls, but people come to me, they eat a double egg chicken roll, they eat a paneer roll if they're vegetarians, they eat a pure veg roll, period. I may put garlic butter on it, I may put barbecue mayonnaise on it, I may put harissa mayonnaise on it, doesn't matter much. But giving you varieties of options, going there, I can have more options, is what generally brings in customers, is what we have understood from the models that we have studied. Dosa 99 is a classic example. Same batter, same oil, same tawa. But so we are incubated here now, thanks to sir. We will look forward for more guidance from all you people to take it to next level. Thank you so much. By the way, Sridevi is my co-founder. She is supposed to do the pitch, but because she has given the high performance entrepreneur presentation, I said I'll become a high performer today. Thank you.
Okay, done.
Should not be sitting sad just because you're momo.
Yeah, I'm wondering what happened. Perception about what? I thought momo was healthy. No oil, it comes steamy and all that stuff.
Whatever your convenience.
See, all good things are illegal, immoral, or fattening.
So, social impact, I almost created a website. I never marketed it, but I